Hi, I'm Leslie Zaire, and I'm speaking to you today from Cairo, Egypt, the city of chaos. My home, my womb, because in the chaos is the potential for everything. Chaos is the unknown, the feminine, the goddess herself. I first encountered the goddess, the serpent goddess, in Upper Egypt in 2001. She also taught me the dance, the sacred dance. When I came back to Cairo, that's what I did. I danced all the time. Every opportunity I got, I danced. And when I danced, that door opened, things just came through, and this transformed me, this process. And when I finished that, or I guess I've never finished that, but when I got to a certain point, I was asked to teach other women. And dancing with these women gave me the opportunity to experience somebody else's perspective. Then I wrote a book. I swore that I would never write a book, but I did. And the reason I did was because I saw that in the classes, women were sitting there taking notes, where this should be something very experiential. They were trying to capture it and write it all down, which I understand because I used to write while I was dancing. But I wanted to give them something that they would be able to look at later so that they didn't have to sit there and just take notes through the whole class and miss the experience. And it also gave me the opportunity to spread this information further. So it wasn't just people that were in my classes, but people elsewhere could read the book and tap into this. And now we have a Spanish translation of the book. The translation was done by one of my dear friends and longtime student, Alexandra Sanchez. And she used this opportunity for her own journey. She worked through the different layers. And there are many layers to this process. So it's important to keep going through it over and over and over again. It's like the spiral, but we always come back to a higher point. So I think this translation is very true to the book because she herself has taken the journey through the book. And by having a Spanish version of this book, we now have the opportunity to reach more women with this information. This is work that's had a big impact on a lot of women. I've taught hundreds of women and reached other women through the book that haven't yet met. Perhaps we'll dance together someday. But I think that it's far-reaching, and I think that this is important work. And you can go to my blog or on the campaign page, and you can read about other people's experiences. The book is about my journey and how I went through this process. And these comments allow you to get somebody else's perspective, to see how this book impacted them. Now we have this translation. It's finished. The translating is done. I've formatted the book. This time I'm the publisher in the process. The book has been uploaded. We're creating a cover for the book. And it's time to birth this book. It's been a labor of love for both Alexandra and myself. But then there's always that place where creativity meets reality. And now we need some funding in order to actually produce the book. So I hope that you'll want to join us on this journey. For Spanish speakers, I hope that you'll want to read the book and want to have it available in Spanish. And for students of mine, I hope that you'll feel that this is important work and that you feel it's important to reach a bigger audience. And we can do that. We just need a bit of support. The details are on the campaign page. And I hope that you'll want to support us and take this journey with us. We've created some exciting perks for this campaign, some things that are new that I hadn't thought about before, but I was inspired to produce when this campaign came up. We have some primordial movement cards. So there are 4 cards and each one is one of the movements. On one side, there's a picture of the movement, and on the other side, there's text in both Spanish and English. And it's text about the movements, things that are in the book that I've extracted to be able to use it more like a flashcard. So when you're working on each one of the movements, you can actually just have that there and really reinforce the information rather than going back through the book. I'm also going to be offering a class, an online class, Dance is a Spiritual Practice, This is something that I used to teach as a webinar. I don't teach webinars anymore. I just do mentoring one-on-one with students. But this will be an opportunity for 4 people to take this course online. And then at the end, we'll have a Q&A for the participants of the course. So I hope you will think that this is a worthwhile project. We've created these perks so that there's some balance. If you donate money, then you will get something back in return beyond our undying gratitude. So I hope you will donate. I hope you will tell your friends, and I hope you will help us to get it out there. Thank you.